Live, right? I think we are. Yep, looks like we are. Hopefully we're all good to go. At least, let's hope we don't have that problem we had during the last stream at the start of it. Since, well, like last time, basically, had some internet problems. Why is the screen black? Is it, are we doing good? Just on like, I don't know, he just put up a browser real quick. It should be. Hold on. I think it's better to look at my phone for it. Hold on, chat. If I do this, nope, that was the last one. Nope, I can't click on wrong buttons left and right. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. It's just taking a bit on my dashboard. But anyways, chat, how have we been? How have we been? Oh, great, not this again. Hold on, let me quickly just I do that, put it back up, click change dashboard. Okay, I think we're good. We good? Alright, we're good. Had to do that last time as well, but we should be alright. Anyways, let's click start recording. And I might also have to open my door this time because it's really hot in my room. That's why I couldn't stream yesterday, because it was a sauna. But anyways, chat, I suppose we should start hunting these shiny Pikachus, shall we? And so, I don't know where we're going first today. We're going... Also, since there's no more Pikachu Outbreak event, it's now Tatsugiri and Dondozo raids, so no more Pikachu. So the plan is we just go to Medali, make a sandwich here, and see if we can find some more, like another Pachirisu, maybe a Dene, plus a Minun too, and see if we can start us off. Alright, save the game. Hey, last time we did get ourselves just a random shiny Sneasel, which, you know, was something I didn't really need, but still. Make a sandwich. Then we want to go to create mode. What was it again? Cucumber, pickle, yellow bell pepper. And I go. I forget which one doesn't give you encounter power. Hold on. Type of electric. Let's see. No, I don't care about the Tatsugiri. I just want to know the electric sandwiches. I don't know why it would recommend to be in that one in the first place, since, well, Tatsugiri is not electric. It accepts sweet and sour. So, sweet and bitter work. Okay, let's do this. No, we want... No, this has got a full... balance. Alright, come on. You do this. Okay, we got it. To be fair, I think I'm kind of running out of the picks, because for some reason the picks are something you really need for sandwiches. I don't really get why. I don't have a pick in my sandwich, like this Eevee one here, but yeah. Alright. So the plan is, there's no Pikachu outbreaks, Pikachu clone outbreaks, I should say, at the moment. So what we're going to do is do a day skip method, where we just just add one to the day. And then we should hopefully get a Pikachu outbreak. It's Sparkle and Title and Counter Power. And I think it's been like 10 shiny Pokemon since I got my last, thing. Wild Mark shiny. Well, I suppose we don't have to do the day skip method. We could just go over this way a little bit. Jolteon spawner? I thought Jolteon spawned a bit further out here, but Jolteon apparently spawned there. Okay, there's these Pikachus. Dedenne, Pawmi, and Pachirisu will be the best ones there, since those are the ones we need. I honestly forget Pawmi is a Pikachu clone, since, well, it's the only Pikachu clone that evolves, except Pikachu himself. Also, if you can, I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but I'm a bit tired today, so I might be less talkative. I don't know. And I had no coffee, so I couldn't do it myself. So just I'm gonna put Ribbon in front, since, well, Ribbon doesn't have an ability that pops up every single time we run into a Pokemon. It's just for convenience. Anyways, here are the Pachirisus and Pawmis and the other one, Dedenne, yeah. Hopefully we don't find a Voltorb, because we don't need Voltorb. We need all the others except Voltorb. And Pikachu. And Pikachu too. But can we find any shiny Pachirisus or a shiny Pawmi? Because last stream we ended off with Pachirisu, but we never actually got the shiny. It was just, we just ended off with that. I never got it because I got too tired. So, maybe today we can finally get ourselves a shiny Pachirisu. Because to be fair, out of all the shiny Pikachus, Pachirisu must be the best, I think. Is it the best? Yeah, I suppose. I suppose Dedenne is quite decent, which I've never said in my life, because Dedenne is kind of mid. But we should be able to find it. At least find one in the stream to put 2 to the board. And also to this day, I still have never caught myself a shiny Pachirisu. I mean, not Pachirisu, Pawmi. I see everybody else on like YouTube and stuff catching shiny Pawmis, and I've just never caught one. I never ran into one. And apparently, since they're everywhere, they should be more easy to find. I like looked in the hallway and I saw the cat stop at a door, and I was like, well, my cat is definitely about to start meowing, so I just had to quickly go stop her. Because my cat is annoying and never stops meowing. So Pikachu. Hey, shinies, come on. Come on, let's be quick with this. I'm not here to spend all day looking for a rat. Actually, no, Pachirisu isn't a rat, it's a squirrel, but, you know. And somehow Pachirisu was the one that won the championship, right? That's why I don't really know how it did it. I'm not really a massive competitive person. I think it's something to do with, like, maybe paralysis, I don't know. Because, to be fair, I'm not the one to look at Pachirisu and be like, oh yeah, let's take it to a competitive place, World Championships. And plus, I've never been good with competitive myself, so I've never decided to really watch anything competitive related. Maybe we should try and get into it? I don't know. Just stop my boredom at least. Because I'm always bored. Like, of course I have a lot of videos in the work, but I just forget about them, so, you know. Okay. To be fair, I might try and get an outbreak. Because, to be fair, well, also, I have a coffee here, so, well, I did say I was out of coffee, but then I remembered I did have coffee. I don't know if you can hear that. That's really bitter, though. I suppose coffee is bitter, but it's really strong. Woo! To be fair, I'm not really a biggest fan of strong coffee, but if I need it to keep myself awake, then I'll do what I must. Because in my opinion, you don't have coffee for the taste, you just have coffee for the caffeine, in my opinion. Just to keep you awake, you know? That's what I think. That's how I use coffee, at least. Just to keep me awake. A stimulant. I think that's the right word to use it, right? Yeah, definitely. I remember when I played Ark. Okay, I thought it was a shiny Pachirisu for a second, but no, it was just lighting. Alright. Like I say, Pachirisu, definitely the best form we can get. But I won't mind a Paw Me. The thing is, evolving it is really annoying. So we'll have to deal with that. Because basically you have to walk like 1,000 steps with a Pawmo, is it? To get a Pawmot. Honestly, definitely not the most creative evolutionary line. It's just a rat that stands up. It's like a baby going to a toddler, learning to stand up on its own. But to be fair, I've never witnessed it firsthand. To be fair, I have an interesting story to tell, but honestly, I don't know if I should say it. Because one, it involves a toddler, and second of all, it involves football. Or soccer balls, depending on where you are. And so, I don't know if I should say it or not, but trust me, it wasn't me punting a baby with a football. Trust me, I didn't do that, alright? And I think we're at a friend's house as well, so... So yeah, I don't know if I should say it or not. If I have Pikachu back here, looks shiny, but it's not. This is lighting. It's always lighting. Come on, Pachirisu, shine for me. I know I could always just go to Legends Arceus for this, but I specifically said Scarlet and Violet, not Legends Arceus. Legends Arceus is easy to find a Pachirisu, but in this game you have to use your eyes, not your ears. If a shiny spawns, if you miss it, that's your own fault. Well, to be fair, you wouldn't be able to know about it, so, well, it's kind of not your fault, but still, your fault. Pachirisu, please have a pink tail. Pikachu, for once in your life, it's not about you. And to be fair, Pikachu, Eevee is better. But to be fair, that is kind of factual, to be fair. Eevee is better than Pikachu. Because Eevee has quite strong evolutions, I'm just saying. Have you ever encountered a toxic stolen Umbreon? I know I said earlier I'm not interested in competitive, but the only competitive I know is a toxic stolen Umbreon. Which I use a lot whenever I try to do it. So at this point, yeah, I think I might try use the outbreak method, considering that I won't accidentally encounter a shiny Pikachu. Like, Pachirisu would be great, but the others would be alright. Thing is, there's a lot of, like I said, Tatsugiri outbreaks, so, you know. There we go. Alright. Any Pikachu outbreaks? Well, not Pikachu. The Pour Me outbreak here, which would be for, I wouldn't want to go for Pour Me on its own. Any over here? Okay, more Peko. Do I go for more Peko? I think I'll re-roll. Okay, the Charger Bug, which we don't need. Some snakes, another Pour Me. Anything here? Alright, wait, do we check this place yet? We did. Nothing there. So, for people who haven't seen my latest post, basically, after we complete the Pikachu outbreaks, the Pikachu challenge I have going on currently, we might try and catch every Baloo Pokemon. You see, Because, well, blue is my favourite colour. What is more to be said? I don't really know myself. Alright, let's try this again. All I saw there was wannabe Taylor. You know, wannabe Taylor, aka Watchel. But, because to be fair, Taylor might be one of my favourite regional birds, but it could just be my Generation 3 bias coming in. Because I love Generation 3. Because it's the one I grew up with. Come on. I could have just stuck with the more Pico. Because that would have been easier. Okay, there is another more Pico here, so if I can't find anything else, I'll go for it. Yeah, seems like we're going for more Pico. Anything here? There's a Rowlet, somehow. I thought those outbreaks are supposed to be very rare. You know, like the star outbreaks. And same here with Froggy. But I suppose we're going more Pico. But with this one, we definitely need to start just picking all of the Picos off, since there's no boost with these ones. Unlike last time with the boosts from the event going on. Where is it again? It was up here, right? Alright, here it is. Like, honestly, Pico is another really forgettable one, but I don't forget about it as much as, like, you know, Dedenne or Togedemaru. Like, the only way I could remember Togedemaru is from the Totem Pokemon back in Sun and Moon, because as in Ultra Sun and Moon, the electric type Totem Pokemon was the Togedemaru instead of Vikavolt. Like, the electric trial and the water trial were the only two that changed in Ultra Sun and Moon. You know, to be fair, the water trial was way cooler. Other than it changed from Wishy-Washy to Araquanid, which Araquanid is way cooler than Wishy-Washy any day. To be fair, I remember about Wishy-Washy, there was this one level in Pokemon Snap 2. And to be fair, my thalassophobia kicked in so hard there. Basically, something coming out of the darkness, just underwater, no way to escape, you know? And that's what scares me about the ocean. When ocean current gets too high, you can't escape or anything, so you're stuck there with a monster. You see a tentacle popped up, like a tentacle pops out of nowhere, that's when they really kick in. For me, at least. Luckily, I've never seen that ever happen. Like, I'm trying to play games at the moment, and that makes me get over those fears. Like, every fear I had. Well, I still have, but I'm starting to try and get over them a little bit. I've played Subnautica a bit ago, where, you know, the ocean game. I've also played this game called Maneater. It's a game where you play as a shark, and I've actually been able to platinum it. You know, I was playing it on my PS5, and I was able to platinum it, which I'm trying to do with a lot of games at the moment, because it's one way to cure my boredom. Platinum in games. And to be fair, the noise the platinum trophy makes is really satisfying. Currently on my PS5, I've only got 8 though, but you know. Because I've never really been an Xbox person myself. I had an Xbox 360 back in the day, but... And I think... What game did I play the most on there? I think him... Honestly, I don't remember. But if we were talking about like my favorite game of all time other than Pokemon, I would used to say Ark, Survival Evolved, but to be fair, Ark Ascended, it just isn't it. The old one was better, but yeah, again, if I wanted to play it, I would have to hope that my PC doesn't explode and make my room into an oven. Forget the sauna part. It's going to high temperatures. That's why I can only play it during the winter when it's cold. But I'm starting to really like Terraria. I do quite like that game. You see, with theme here, I like survival games. Survival games are fun. So high blocks, nice. Like, I remember in a post a while ago. Actually, no, not post. A short from not a while ago, like a few days ago. Someone said that you know, play Minecraft, and so I did. Well, but I didn't play like regular Minecraft. I of course had to play Pixelmon because I do quite like Pixelmon. So it's fun for like 2 days, but then you have to, you know, go back into the old. Then like that happens with a lot of survival games I play. Back to Ark Survival Evolved, I normally have like a week phase where basically I play the game non-stop for a week, but then I get bored. Then same with Minecraft, Terraria, Subnautica. Of course, you can never have that type of feeling with like story games, which I also do really like story games. God of War, good one. Red Dead Redemption, also a good one. Also, yeah, Spider-Man. Honestly, there's too many good ones for me to say them all here. Honestly, I've never played a like I've heard the Batman games are really good. Like, you know, talk about Spider-Man, so I'll talk a little bit about Spider-Man. So why not Batman? I've like never played any of them. I've heard they're really good, but I don't know. Should I play them? I don't know. Oh, wait, I should probably stop killing more Pekos, because I tried it once with, like, I started trying to do one, like, I think it was during, the start of this year. I tried, like, a little bit, actually, no, wait, Professor Oak challenges are where you have to get the, yeah, it's when you have to get every Pokemon before the first, I think that's, hold on, I forget. Yeah, because I was about to say you have to get every shiny Pokemon, but then I was like, wait, no, that's a live index. That's what I was about to say, but I know maybe is it basically when you have to get like the hold on, let me quickly check on Google. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. That's what it was. So yeah, I could try that. I mean, a lot of grinding, but at the end, it would maybe be fun. I'll think about it. I'll see if I can do that. Really, only 6 minutes left. So what, like Generation 3 maybe? That thing, yeah, they don't have a capture card for like, because I was thinking like Zigzagoon. But I suppose you can also get Zigzagoon and like, Sword and Shield. I think does Sword and Shield have? Does Galarian Zigzagoon have pickup? Oh, I'm just checking. Yeah, he does have pickup. Galarian Zigzagoon does have pickup. So yeah, if I wanted to try that, I guess I could try Sword and Shield. Because, well, I don't want to play BDSP, because, to be fair, wait, any other games, Scarlet and Violet Pokemon that get pickup? Oh yeah, I think you can find Bunnelby in the game, right? I know Bunnelby also has it. Hold on. It's easier for me just to type it pickup in the search engine. Pickup Pokemon. No, I didn't mean like what it picks up. I just want to know what Pokemon get it. Because I'm just checking Therapy currently. Can I please know? It's gonna keep scrolling forever. Alright, Meowth, Apom, Teddiursa, Phanpy, Zigzagoons, Linoon, Pachirisu. So mostly normal types, with the exception of Goldgeist and Greavard, and Meowth, and Phanpy. So yeah, if I was to do one on Violet, which would be fun, since like a lot of people say that Scarlet and Violet, has a lot of the lag issues, but to be fair, I don't really care as long as I have fun, which most Pokemon games I do have a lot of fun with. I'm alright, and so I could do it in Scarlet and Violet, because I think at least like Teddiursa, Apom, Phanpy. Actually, to be fair, I wouldn't be able to get Apom since it's a DLC Pokemon. Of course, Meowth, Pachirisu, of course, Bunnelby, and Tandemaus and Greavard. So yeah, I think I would either do it as maybe a stream. I guess I could stream it and then turn it into like a stream-like video, basically like a long version of a normal video where instead of having like any commentary like me in the background, it would just be clips from the streams put into one like massive like movie style thing. I've seen people do it on YouTube before, so maybe I can do it after we get all the Pikachu clones. And then after we do the Professor Oak thing, then we'll go for the blue Pokemon. The other idea I have. To be fair, knowing me, I would make it even harder for myself, where I have to get every shiny Pokemon before the first gym. Every shiny Pokemon available to me before the first gym. But to be fair, I'll finish that when I'm 80 years old. So I'd rather not. Anyways, sandwich is almost up. Honestly, I honestly might have missed one. I don't know. It's annoying how like one half of Morpeko is, you know, not shiny, and then the other half is shiny. Maybe the shiny Professor Oak challenge is my goal. Maybe I'd try it. Since, well, this whole channel has basically been me shiny hunting. Except for this one exception, being a series I did a long time ago where well, a few series, you know, Nuzlocke and... To be fair, yeah, the shiny sound really, like, the shiny sound of Legends Arceus gave me tons of serotonin every time I heard it, and in this game, it just was depressing, the shiny hunting. Well, it's not depressing, but it just feels... Alright, maybe I won't do it then. Because, to be fair, yet again, I wouldn't be able to do it since, I doubt I'd be able to do version exclusives since, well, I have Scarlet and Violet, but you know, both of them, but I'd rather not go through the hassle. Plus, I don't even know how that would even work. Maybe I just connect to somebody through the synchro machine thing, or not synchro machine, whatever the thing is that allows you to connect with people. So yeah, I'll just do the regular one. To be fair, I think like the only game where that might be possible is Let's Go. Now you don't have you know, rare candies, but I think you also have those XL candies which boost your Pokemon's level. But to be wait. Alright, sandwich is up, let's renew it. The thing is, I'm kind of running out of Herba Mystica, so once I do, I could just, you know, reset my game. If we don't get a shiny at least. Because since I wouldn't reset my game now, since, I'm trying to find a flat spot to be fair, but, I wouldn't want to reset my game at the moment, since, I've already done stuff in that, in the Morpeko outbreak, so I would save here, which I will, but alright. Thing. Alright, there we go. Anyways, let's... Alright. Document. Wait, now thinking about it. For a while I have been thinking about seeing if I could try and make like a Discord server. But to be fair, honestly, I don't know really... Great. There. Let's reset the game. Let me check something. Wait, no. That's the wrong thing. Anyways. I was just clicking on... Anyways, drink. Really bitter, but still. So, like I was saying, I would make a Discord server, but I honestly would not know how to do it, since I've never done it before. And I don't know what you need. I don't know how to spread it around. You know. Quick question. I wonder. Isn't a way to do it is just by doing that and salty and spicy herb mystica? I think that was another way you can do these. So I'll try it. I would normally do it with, you know, probably the bug one, since the bug is very annoying to do. Bug types are annoying. Actually, no, bug types are not annoying. I mean in the sandwich, because of the cherry tomatoes that always want to fall off. Don't worry, I can see if I can try and do it for myself. I'll try to do it myself, since I'd rather not put anyone through as much hassle. You know, like, if I'm gonna try and do something, I'd do it myself. Was I trying to watch this? Like, as much as I defend Scarlet and Violet, I can't defend this cutscene. Yep, sparkling title encounter. Nice. Like, with the Discord server, I can probably just put up some YouTube videos and just watch them to see how they do it. Because that's just the way. Yeah. So yeah, with the wait, what was I gonna say again? So yeah, like, I hope I'm not sounding any rude with this, but I'm just gonna say, if I, like, yeah, again, if I was just going to do it, I would just do it myself, since, I guess I just don't want to use a bot. So, not only do I have a vendetta against bots in Scarlet and Violet at least, but, of course it's not the bot from, these bots from Scarlet and Violet, you know, the bots you find inside, terror raids and stuff. But, I'd rather just do it myself, really. since I feel like I would have, I don't know how to put this, but like I have more sentimental attachment to the Discord server if I do it myself. You know, I tried it away like a long time ago, but it just didn't work. So this time I'll try it properly. Because, well, to be fair, I didn't really do much. I just put some things together and hope for the best. But, of course, that wouldn't work. So, anyways, it's been 45 minutes and yet no shiny. So, to be fair, for now I might... So yeah, and yep, and that is how I'm going to do it. Look at vids and hope for the best. Come on, more Pico. Like, what's the odds we have at the moment for this more Pico? Like, with the max shiny odds you can get from an outbreak and... It's gotta be. So... Shiny Charm Plus... We should have a 1 in 512 chance, but to be fair, it should be a little bit shorter since we have the since there's a lot of Pokemon spawning at the same time. Like, that's how I normally think of it. So for me personally, I think it would be a bit... Actually, no, it'd be the same amount for every single one, but since so many Pokemon spawn in an outbreak, it would be, I think, would be a higher chance, right? I would want to say that for Dynamax Adventures too, but still, it's been since day 47 since I got a shiny. Actually, no, not even 47, 46 since I got the last shiny in that series. And it's day 97. 6, I don't know. So either my luck is really bad, or maybe it's just 1 in 100 for all 4 of them, you know? Since I was thinking, like, since there's 4 of them, it would be 1 in 25, but maybe I'm wrong. Which I can be. I'm wrong all the time. See, I was just talking about the Dynamax Adventure series I'm doing. Basically where I have to, you know, do a Dynamax Adventure every day, but to be fair, not really every day, since I skip most of the days, but, you know, I just do a Dynamax Adventure for a certain amount of time, really, until I find a shiny legendary Pokemon, which, in that series, I'm hunting for Lunala, because, well, shiny Lunala is quite a good one. I like the red. Like, at the start of the series, I was hunting Rayquaza, but I find Lunala to be the most easiest raid, so then, since, well, to be fair, Ghost Psychic is kind of an unfortunate type when you're weak to Dark and Ghost. The only thing that would take it is Shadow Shield, but if that Crawdon sets up Swords Dance or something like that, it's over. because in the past I've been able to one-shot Lunala with a Corodon. So yeah. Of course, with the series, I've never had a reason to run into like with the series. Like since every time I do one, I always target Dark and Ghost types. But and sadly, I wouldn't have the ability to target my favorite shiny Pokemon as well, since my favorite shiny Pokemon isn't a Dark or Ghost type. It's a Dragon type. My favorite shiny, for people who don't know, is Tyrantrum. I like the blue and white. So if I was going to shiny hunt Tyrantrum, I probably would do it in Sword and Shield, since, well, yeah, again, I don't have a 3DS capture card, so I can't do it on a 3DS in X and Y, and Sword and Shield is the only Switch game that has Tyrantrum. Like, I thought it was going to be in the DLC for this game, since I saw the Generation 4 fossil Pokemon, but nope. And to be fair, Game Freak, out of every fossil Pokemon you could have added in the Scarlet and Violet DLC, you had to add the Generation 4 fossils. Nope, not in Violet. Only Sword and Shield. Of course, it wouldn't be in BDSP or Let's Go, since, well, it's a Generation 6 Pokemon. Like, to be fair, I would, like, before I bought the DLC, I thought that it was going to be in the DLC, like I was saying earlier, but nope. Which is kind of disappointing, because I would love to see a blue Tyrant in the wild, or blue Tyrantrum in the wild. Like, Tyrantrum as well is honestly very close to being one of my favourite Pokemon. To be fair, the other, my favourite Pokemon is a Pokemon I really just, I like the Pokemon, but I just don't like saying it on camera, since, well, I'm scared that YouTube's algorithm is going to think that I'm saying something, and then they're going to try and strike me, or something like that. So, let's just say it's, hold on, I think I actually have it on my, like, thing. Is it number 8? No, that's a fox. I have a fox there since of one of the other stream series I was doing, but never finished. Being, I think, do I have the picture of it still? No. It was just a Ninetales, alright, it was Ninetales. I was looking for a shiny Alpha Ninetales. There he is. I swear I had a picture of what I was trying to talk about. No, that's a fox. There it is. My favourite Pokemon's this guy. But I don't like saying its name on camera. Of course, it's not my favourite shiny. I just had it because I was about to shiny hunt it, but I was about to do a stream where I shiny hunt Sharpedo. Okay, I just said it, but but I decided to not do it, since, well, it would be really hard to not try and get striked by since I was saying the name, because honestly I've only ever had one warning on my channel since I said a Pokemon that had a swear in it. Well, swear word. Like, I don't mind saying swear words in real life, but on camera I try to make it at least family friendly. And the Pokemon in question just happened to have it in the name. Of course, back in Generation 5, it was banned from online trades. And it's Generation... Yeah, you may be there. But, the Pokemon in question was the certain Coffin Pokemon. Considering, yeah, again, it was banned from online trade, so you could never trade a Pokemon like if you were to rename it or just, you know, trade it, you couldn't name it because of the word in it. It was a certain Pokemon that looks very Egyptian. Its pre-evolution had a mask that's carrying. That's all I can say. Also, Morpeko, where are you? Because it's the reason why Day 93 isn't there anymore. Because I deleted Day 93 because that's where the Pokemon was. That was the video that got the warning, I think. To be fair, Morpeko is not shining for me, so I'm tempted to just restart my game, get my Hubba Mystica back, and just go back for Pachirisu. Also, because I don't really care about Morpeko. I'll go until the sandwich ends, but if I don't find a shiny Morpeko, then I will just reset my game, go back for Pachirisu. But to be fair, I did save, so I wouldn't have the Hubba Mystica at the start of today's stream, but still, I would at least have another lot of it back. To be fair, my stream schedule is kind of messed up at the moment. Like, normally would be every Saturday, but today is just different, since, yesterday was really hot, so I couldn't stay, like, 2 seconds in my room without me starting to melt, so, since so, you know, I'm from England, right, and in England, we don't have good air conditioning, and our houses are made for, like, cold weather, so, when it gets hot, it basically becomes a sauna. All of our rooms and houses become really hot, and you start to melt. Well, melt might be a bit of an overstatement, but like normally people make fun of us since we're melting in 20-degree weather, but since our houses, you know, are made for cold weather, it's hotter for us. Like, I don't know why, but so answer every Saturday, normally. Also, for me personally, I do prefer the cold to the heat, to the hot weather. Okay, I prefer winter to summer, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, and the thing is, right, you know, I was born in the summer, so you'd think I'd, be good with the heat, but no. For people who don't know, you know, I'm born in June, so, yeah, it's a fun fact. Yeah, that is another reason why England's really hot. And also, the thing with the damp, right? A funny story that I did say last stream, but I'll say it again. So, I know that a lot of bugs like damp environments and stuff. That's why they always come out at night, I think. I think that's how it is. Look, I am not a biologist, so I don't know myself. But, well, to be fair, biology is kind of my best science subject when I went to school, so back, you know, when I had to go to school, but basically, since I have an awful sleep schedule, right, so my sleep schedule is basically, at the moment, I go to sleep at 6 in the morning, means 6 in the afternoon, and then I wake up at like 3 a.m, and then I get ready. Actually, no, not even 3 a.m. I wake up at like, I don't know, before midnight or after midnight, right? And so then afterwards I get thirsty, so I go downstairs to get a drink. And then there's one night. So, but actually, no. Let's just set the scene, right? Every night I go downstairs, I find myself in a room with normally 2 spiders. Not the spiders I'm talking about are the ones you see in, like, it's not. I know there's one called Daddy Longlegs, but it's not that. It's just like the normal British house spider. It's just like thin body and thin legs. And also, there's normally like this one slug that pops up. I don't know where it comes from. Does it come? Because I normally have my stuff shut at night, so my doors are not open. So I have no idea where this slug comes from. And I'm thinking that he might be hiding under the floorboards of my kitchen, but I don't know. But basically, one night I went downstairs to get something to drink, and I stepped on it. I stepped on the slug. And somehow it's still alive, by the way. But and it was disgusting. Of course, at night I wouldn't have shoes on or anything, so you know. The slug really is my roommate. But luckily, he never decided to come to my room. And to be fair, luckily at the moment my room has since one thing about me, so again back to my thing I was talking about earlier before, like with survival games and all, with my fears and stuff. One game I would never play, only because of my biggest fear. Actually, no, my biggest fear is the ocean, but to be fair, that's just one of the 2 fears I have. A survival game I've never wanted to play, only because of my fears, is the game called Grounded. Because I hate spiders. And so I wouldn't play it since I hate spiders. But so luckily, you know, I try to make sure that spiders stay out my room. You know? And luckily for the past 2 years I haven't really seen that many spiders in my room. But one year I remember, basically I was sitting down, just on my PC playing games, and basically I saw this like massive spider pop into my room. It like went under the door to my room, and it stood there. It just sat there in front of the door, so I couldn't get out to get anything like maybe like any cups or anything, because I didn't have any in my room at the moment. And so I decided the best thing to do was to, well, to be fair, I'm not the brightest when it comes to trying to get rid of bugs and stuff, because I'm not really the kind of guy to kill things, so I tried to like nudge it a little bit. So, also, just to know what type of spider it is, because I think I was able to identify it like a few days ago, because I remembered it a few days ago, and I think it was a cardinal spider. Cardinal spiders are the biggest spiders in the UK, and the spider was very big. And so, I was just sitting there blocking the doorway, because I didn't want to move, because when a spider moves, that's when it gets worse. And honestly, I don't really remember what I did from there. I tried to nudge it a little bit. Because to be fair, the times when I'm feeling a little bit demented, I kind of like, I do a bit of science, alright? I trap him in a glass with a paper underneath and spray something in there. Sometimes it's like the normal stuff you kill spiders with, but then sometimes it gets even more demented, like, I don't know, a can of deodorant or something. Also, I've definitely missed a poor Pikachu at this point. I just haven't seen any of them, you know? The fact that part of the shiny is kind of covered up. So I might reset my game and just go back to Pachirisu. Anything else about my fears? do I have any like really exotic fears? Because being afraid of the ocean and spiders is kind of common with a lot of people. So any fears that are not really common, but something I have. To be fair, I don't really have many. Other than those two, I'm kind of fearless. Never been afraid of heights. Never been afraid of the dark. Never been afraid of tight spaces. You know. Well, to be fair, being like stuck in like a cave where, I guess, have you seen those pictures where the there's like this cave diver that's stuck between these two rocks or something, the two like parts of the cave. Like, to be fair, I'd rather not be put in that situation, but if I was, well, to be fair, I wouldn't get myself in that situation in the first place, because I'm not stupid enough to go cave diving. I think that's because I remember there being an incident that I once read about. Basically, it's an incident that happened, like, I don't know when it happened, but basically there was this cave diver that got stuck by like head first in a cave. I think it's called like the Nutty Putty incident or something. I think that's because they were in a cave called like the Nutty Putty cave or something. Also any white Morpicos? Nope. But yeah, honestly, I'm gonna reset my game up, but so talk about this Nutty Putty incident. Hold on, I want to do something. So hold on. Wait. No, that's the wrong button. Sorry, my bad. But anyways, I think that was the name. Yeah, Nutty Putty Cave incident. That's what it's called on Wikipedia. But basically, it was in 2009, it seems, and it was in a cave in Utah. Never been there personally because I don't live in the America, but it looks like so yeah, he was wedged between these two pieces of rock, and basically, I don't really know. Of course, I do know how he died, but basically, yeah, he was upside down, and then I think after when they got him out, they basically slipped, and he went back in again. You know? So after they got him out, with all the hassle, they just fell in again. And, well, I think the blood must have rushed to his head, and, you know, which, like, whenever well, everybody goes upside down, the blood rushes to your head really quickly, it hurts your head, you know, well, at least that's what happens to me. But to be fair, I don't really go upside down that often. Also, we're going back to Pachirisu because Morpico is not wanting to shine for us. Maybe I'll do it if we do find this Pachirisu. Or pour me. Also, this time I don't want to use the spicy and salty. I'll wait until we try the blue shiny Pokemon challenge, where there's probably some bug types hanging out. Because, like I said, the bug type ones are very annoying. Like, I've never been afraid. Also, back to my fears. I've never been afraid of ghosts. Honestly, I would love to counter a ghost. It'd be fun. But to be fair, I doubt ghosts are real in the first place. Because honestly, most videos I see online are fake. And honestly, there's a lot of science, and ever since I became a YouTuber, I've learned about editing and stuff, so a lot of editing as well. I'm not going to say every incident is just because of the wind, but maybe I will. Into that. But I've learned about like masking effects and all of that sort of stuff. Because to be fair, whenever I play a bad game online, I just clear my mind with a horror game. It's just how I roll, really. Anyways, let's try Pachirisu again. Because, well, like I said earlier on the stream, Pachirisu Shiny is probably one of the best Pikachu clone Shinies. And also, it's actually one of my only Shiny Alpha Pikachu clones I've got in Legends Arceus. Well, to be fair, there's only 2 of them in that game, I think. Being Pikachu and Pachirisu, but, you know. I do have a Shiny Alpha one in Legends Arceus. Yeah. Like, the wind is honestly the most, it's honestly the most common answer to most things. If a door closes, it's probably the wind. Or could just be a person standing behind the door with his string. Because maybe they're not alone. Well, they might not be alone, but it's probably just their friend. You know, putting a prank for the world to see. Honestly, to be fair, I was thinking about YouTube videos and stuff. Honestly, since I might try to spend the next week working on videos. Like, I've not really been slacking off, but I'm not doing anything. But I guess I could try to do something. I normally stream until like 7. It's 6:22 for me at the moment, so for like around, you know, until 7. But I don't know when 7 is in most time zones, since I'm not that smart, but I think it might be in like 37 minutes I'll stop streaming. So yeah, answer 37 minutes since, well, it just went to 6:23, that's why. To be fair, I kind of forget about streaming on Twitch. Also, honestly, yeah, so yeah, my answer is, and hold on, here's this shiny for me. Here's the pink little rat. I thought it was pink, but there he is. Hold on. What? You see? And it's been 1 hour and 14 minutes, and this is my first shiny of the stream. Okay, let's encounter it. But back to Twitch. So yeah, my answer is I just kind of forget that it's a thing. But I don't know how I forget. It's just something that doesn't really come to my mind often. Will I be the person? Yeah, I guess. Honestly, I've never really cared about what Pokeball I put the Pokemon into. I normally just do whatever I want to do. But I'll do it this time. Also, I don't really have a false swipe in Pokemon on me at the moment. I have 9 Tails with Will-O-Wisp, but I'd rather not do that. How dare you make my ability static, you paw me. Because, like, I would have used the Quick Ball at the start, but look, the internet gets mad when you use the Quick Ball. At least that's what I know. And so, I would use it, definitely. I love the Quick Ball. Quick Ball's my favourite Pokeball, but Quick Ball and I think the Netball as well. I like the Netball. But the internet just gets mad at me. Well, not mad at me in personally, but just the internet itself gets mad when you use the Quick Ball. I don't really care, but I would use it if, you know, it would definitely try to kill itself. Because the Quick Ball is always the reliable one. You can never go wrong. And in the first place, the Quick Ball's not even ugly. If we were talking about ugly Pokeballs, we would look at which one's the ugly one again? Probably like the Sports Ball Summit. The Sport Ball is just the Pokeball with a Pokeball on top of it. Pokeballception. Oh wait, now think about it. Well, not really, but so a game I honestly, yeah, like I have that opinion with well, of course, the recent mainline games, of course, Scarlet and Violet and Sword and Shield. Of course, I kind of won't defend. I wouldn't defend Brilliant Diamond, Shine and Pearl because those games were not my favorite. If we were talking about good remakes, I would go to Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Because, well, I played Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire for days, and also my first ever proper shiny hunt was in those games, being for Mudkip. Because Mudkip was my first ever starter, so of course I would hunt for it first. It would be my first ever like main hunt, but I wouldn't do it back in the original Generation 3 game, since, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't it like kind of broken in Generation 3? Shiny Hunt in Generation 3? Basically, I think it was based on like an algorithm or something. Basically, when you load it into the game, it would be your ID number, I think it basically would roll in. I don't know how it worked. Let me quickly just have a look. Like, I know there was a glitch with like shiny legendary Pokemon in Generation 3, so if you were to catch one, the IVs would just be 0. Like, how does this work? Yeah, it's the ID number and the personality value of the Pokemon. That's how it worked. Well, at least that's what I've read online. But it could also be the clock too. And what like time you set the clock to. Because for some reason that was like a main thing in the Generation 3 games. Every time you loaded into the game, well, not loaded into the game, but every time you started a new game, you would always have to set the clock in your room. But also, after today's stream, I will have to walk 500 miles to evolve it into Pawmont. But I would still count it as one, because I probably won't want to get another. Also, hold on, Pawmont. Really? You had to do that for me? Hold on. I forgot to do it, so there we go. Oh. Alright, let's continue. We have 21 minutes left of the sandwich. Maybe we could find a Pachirisu. I would love to find a Pachirisu. Alright. Honestly, I haven't actually seen... Wait. Hold on. Hold on. Does it have a mark? Also, you don't belong in the lads box. You belong in this box. I know it says shiny starter, but this is just where they all were. You know, Raichu, these two Raichus and the Pikachu. So you have this Pawmi here. Does it have a mark? That's what I want to know. No, it doesn't. For some reason, none, except for these ones, which normally just have marks on it. Wait. Yeah, I'll do that. But I haven't got any mark shiny in for so long. I don't have the mark charm, which you get for 100. Again, catching every Pokemon in the Indigo Disc DLC, since, well, I don't want to bother doing it. Because I can't find anyone to trade a Gouging Fire from. Also, I quite like the name that I gave this Raichu that I caught along before the first stream. Frappe, after, you know, coffee. Because, well, the joke I was using for the entire last stream was it looked like a coffee bean. So, you know. Of course, the other two Raichus don't have a name. And I also caught the Voltorb and a Sneasel. But anyways, that's beside the point. Let's carry on. Also, do we have any name suggestions for the Pawmi? Because the thing about me is naming Pokemon isn't my specialty. Normally, I just like brainstorm ideas. Like I figure out like what's like the main thing about that Pokemon. If it's like a Pikachu, I'd think rat or electric, and then try and, I don't know, find something that relates to them and name it that. But of course, you know, the London Raichu. I honestly, I just thought of it on the spot. I was like, it looks like a coffee bean, so I called it Frappe. And then also the other one I caught, because I caught another one before the last stream. Basically, it was right, and basically the name of that one was where is he? He's somewhere. Don't know where I put him though. Well, it should be easy to spot since it is. There he is. Alright. Want to know. So yeah, here's the other two. Mocha, the Alolan Raichu, which was like my main one. I think that Raichu was the one I used for the thumbnail. Because to be fair, my favourite coffee to get like Starbucks is a Mocha Frappuccino. It's literally the same coffee I have over here. And with a very bitter. Honestly, I was thinking to myself, and basically, an idea I could do for a for like a few shorts is basically out of context clips of me just saying things but without context. Like earlier stream, I was talking about how since poor me and poor Mott looked like a toddler trying to walk, I was like, oh yeah, you remember this? Remember when I tried to kick it? Remember where I almost kicked a child? No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I call him. Okay, I thought how it would work when I was like a young 5 years old. But basically, I was playing my friend. Basically, my friend. I went to his house, and you know, the younger one. Basically, we were playing on a trampoline, and basically, the idea he had was to put footballs on each side of the like footballs or soccer balls, whatever floats your boat, on the trampoline. And so when we bounced it, the balls would go flying. And it happened to land on his little brother. And so yeah. But that's something I do not want to talk about. But the thing is, I was kind of the one who made that ball bounce in the first place, so, you know. Something I kind of want to forget. But honestly, as a child, I never really had that many injuries. I was kind of a safe one. Like, I've never broken any bones. I've never, well, I've just never really got into many injuries and stuff. The only massive injury I've ever really had was basically this one time I was running. Basically, my school I went to basically installed this massive track around the field. Basically, the track was made out of tarmac, and basically, so the tarmac track was so I was running around it once, and I fell, right? However, then I fell right on like the edge of it, and I think I still have the scar. All this time later, I still have the scar, and that tarmac track was introduced when I was 6 years old. So, you know, and to this day, I still have the scar on my leg. It must be like a permanent scar. So, basically, so yeah, I fell on it, and it was like the first time I ever really got introduced. Well, the first time I ever really saw myself bleeding, like, you know, it coming out. Like, I've had blood, like I've bled before, but I didn't like. It never seeped out my body. It just always sat there, like a little like graze or a cut. But this one was like a massive cut. It was like you got hit by a psycho cut or a night flash. But to be fair, I shouldn't probably not be talking about this. But the only another injury I do remember was basically when I was trying to learn how to ride a bike. And basically, at some point, I was going way too fast, and my sister like pulled me off whilst I was going. But however, I was like still holding on. So when she pulled me off, I kind of fell, like on this like road, not road, it's like pathway. And yeah, I came out with like 3 massive gashes on my arms and knees, you know. And okay, to be fair, when I say I've never broken a bone, I still I have like kind of broken a bone before. Not really, because it wasn't me breaking a bone, it was me fracturing my ankle. I don't even know how it happened. I think I might have tripped while going up the stairs, maybe? I don't know. But I think my cat got in the way, then I tripped over her. And, you know, fractured my ankle. But But like, it wasn't like a really big fracture. It was something that the doctor called a chip bone fracture. And the chip bone fracture is basically when and so it's like, it's just like a little fracture, not a big one because it didn't hurt at all. But so maybe it wasn't a fracture, maybe it was just, I don't know, dent in the bone. I don't really remember since, well, I am not a scientist. And I don't really know much about bones. Like, I'm not the kind of guy to look at a skeleton all day and say, oh yes, that's the, I don't know, funny bone? Isn't that one of them? When I think of science, I think of electricity and biology and stuff, since that's what I'm good at. Because, well, I like animals. I'm a Pokemon player after all. I play Pokemon, and I like animals. You know, my favourite animal is probably like a fox or something. I love foxes. Foxes are cute. I can already tell I love foxes with my team at the moment. Well, I know Sylveon and Leafeon are not foxes; they are dogs, kind of. Dog, cat, fox thing. But still, they're foxes, alright? That's what Eevee was. Eevee was a fox. I think Eevee's based on a fennec fox, right? And of course, Ninetales is a fox. Because, well, it is categorized as the fox Pokemon. It's based on Kitsune, a Japanese myth of a nine-tailed fox. I think might be one of the most popular Japanese myths, thanks to Pokemon and Naruto. I've never watched, honestly, I don't really watch anime, so I've never watched Naruto. Or like Dragon Ball or One Piece or anything like that. The only one I've ever watched was a bit of Pokemon when I was younger. Because, well, I watched the Generation 3 one, and honestly, it's quite good. I quite like Generation 3, but... And then I watched a bit of Generation 4. But to be fair, Generation 5 is when I kind of fell off, but... I've heard Generation 6 and 7 are quite good. And 8. Honestly, I hear a lot of people bash on 8. They all bash on 8 in the end. But I try to protect 8, because, well, I kind of have a bit of sentimental attachment to it, since, well, I'm from England. And Galar is England. And Generation 8 is based on Galar. Well, based in Galar, not based on Galar, because, well, Galar is, a fictional place. Anyways, we have like 17 minutes left. Can we find like one more shiny? Maybe, please. One more shiny is all I need to really start going. Oh wait, I wonder if a shiny spawned on one of those trees. That would be the most annoying thing. A shiny spawning, but you couldn't see it because it was hiding in its tree. It's something I could try, but no, honestly, I don't think that would work. Alright, any shinies? You can tell by my voice I am starting to get very tired. And luckily, 7's almost here, so I can just shut off for now. Shut off, that's what I meant. I'm trying to make sure the YouTube algorithm doesn't, you know, pick up that I'm, because I didn't. I did say shut, but my accent normally makes it so things sound different, you know? And me having a really fast British accent. Well, I talk really fast. It's not a thing with a British accent, it's just me being a very fast talker. I like to be fast. I like to be first. But to be fair, I'm quite slow normally, so you know. Anyways, chat, what should we talk about? Anything we can do with Pachirisu? Because that's the one we need. Out of the 3 here, that's the one we need. Well, I suppose if we go up here, we can go for Dedenne too. So I might start walking between these 2 bits. Hopefully we don't find a Voltorb. But I wouldn't mind a Voltorb, because at least Voltorb Shiny is quite good, so. Also, Jolteon spawns up here, and I like, to be fair, Jolteon is one of my favourite evolutions. You know, I like the electric type, what can I say? Like, over here is where Jolteon spawns a lot. That's why I saw it, at least. Yeah, there he is, right here. I know Dedenne spawns over here, so I wonder if maybe after this sandwich, for the last sandwich of the stream, we could do a fairy one and try just get Dedenne off the board like that. You couldn't see me, but I clicked my fingers. That's what I did. But since Dedenne is the only one Scarlet and Violet that has like a secondary type. Well, I know Pawmot has the secondary type, but Pawmot doesn't spawn in the wild. Well, unless Area 0, but I'd rather not hunt in Area 0 since a lot of other electric types spawn there. Jolteon. Which, to be fair, I wouldn't mind a shiny Jolteon, because at least I really like Jolteon. To be fair, I don't hate any evolution. I can't do it. Because, well, I can't hate dogs. There's only ever been one dog Pokemon I don't like. And that dog Pokemon's Granbull. But all the others, I really like. I really like Pikachu? No, Pikachu's not a dog. I like Boltund, I like Jolteon, I like Houndoom, Arcanine. Even like dog-like Pokemon, like Fox Pokemon, of course. And maybe cat Pokemon as well. Like Litten and actually, no, to be fair, there's certain cat Pokemon which I've never really cared for, like Pyroar and Purloin. But I like Sprigatito and Litten. And Luxray. That noise was just my chair. My chair is very squeaky. Maybe get one more shiny, maybe, possibly. Nothing but Pikachu and Pachirisus, which of course Pachirisu is the one I need, but also let's set the sandwich up. So I will head back to more Pico, I think, for the last 9 minutes of the stream. And then I'll end it off. I still haven't even finished the coffee I have here. Still very bitter. Which again, I do not like bitter coffee. Also, why did I go here? I need to go to the community center. Wait. Earlier I did say that the Denny was the only dual type Pikachu clone, but Morpeko does exist, which is a Electric Dark. To be fair, my favourite Pokemon is Water Dark, but I realise that there's too many Water Dark type Pokemon. There's like 5 of them, which isn't too many, but to be like, it's more Water Dark type Pokemon there is Fire Fighting type starter, so that's something, right? You know, there's of course the Shark, Crawdon, and I think Corphish as well, and Carvana. That's the Generation 3 ones. Then there's Greninja, Gyarados, well, Mega Gyarados, and Hisuian Samurott. And then every time I see a fake one that is Water Dark type, I'm just like, please, no. We've had too many of them. But then it's too hard to do that since, well, there's a lot of really good ideas for Water Dark type Pokemon, like Prehistoric Ocean Predator, like the Mosasaurus or the Megalodon. You know, there's still not Mosasaurus Pokemon, and since Mosasauruses are so cool, and some of the most popular, you know, water like dinosaur thing. I know Mosasaurus aren't counted as dinosaurs; they are reptiles. Well, that's what at least the Jurassic fandom say. That the Mosasaurus aren't dinosaurs, they are lizards. Which dinosaurs are lizards, so... Okay, I think they said reptiles, not lizards in general. So they could be just amphibians, really. But they're still lizard. I think. Because I forget what part of Shiny Morpeko even changes. Is it the black part or is it the white part? I don't want to check now since it's almost the end of the stream, so I'd rather look for the final and see if I can find it. Okay, 5 minutes. I guess I could see which... Hold on. shiny. And more Pico. More Pico. Okay. The brown and black parts don't even change. It's just the white part in the middle. Well, yellow part in the middle, but it's white now. Okay, I think it's a bit of a lighter brown too. And that is what the shiny looks like. And so, yeah, I probably have missed it. But, hey, we can still hunt for it. To be fair, some of this lighting is really throwing me off. Like, that looks shiny from far away, but nope. Like, the bit looks white, but, you know, the yellow looks white, but it's not. Like, from over here, to be fair, doesn't really work here, but... Well, the white would definitely be the most easiest thing to see from this shiny, since, well, the shiny is not the most notable shiny of all time. One shiny. One more shiny at least. Like, I go around this corner and there's gonna be a shiny. Like, you see? Right now. Right now. I meant now. Didn't work. Alright. Life is sometimes, let's just say, awful. But, anyways, it looks like it's almost time to wrap up for the stream. And so, yeah, so if you like this stream and you want to see more, please hit the like button and subscribe. It helps out a ton. And I'm probably going to sign out for now. Okay, wait, no, no. Okay, I think I'm going to head off. So, yeah, I'll see you next Saturday, hopefully. There might be a video in between, I don't know yet. But I'll see you next time. See ya.